hundreds, but I was doing so many mistakes. One of the mistakes I would give on consignment. On consignment, I would give one load truck of clothing for $10,000 inside, my price. And the guy, at the end of the season, the summer season, he would vanish. He would just close shop and hide, and I would never find. I did like this mistake 3-4 times with different people. I gave them, there was one guy say, hey, we're gonna open a store here on the seaside, on the beach, you know, bring me clothes, you know, like, and you look at this person, and he tells me, hey, let me bring you in the main town, Varna. And he showed me his store, and I go inside and I see he's the owner and everything, you know, it's like a legit. big legit store. And he say, you know what, I'm like opening 3 stores right now, temporary for the summertime in the beach.
Yeah.
And I went, wow, what an opportunity. And I bring him one of these big vans full of clothing.
Wow.
$10,000, $15,000, you know, because I'm thinking, yeah, we signed documents. Every document, everything is legit. Company address, person address. Each item, inventory, like 50 pages of each item. I had this thing designed already.
How could the guy vanish then? What about law enforcement? Or what about, you know, people?
At that time in Bulgaria, law enforcement, go figure. That's what they say. Go find the guy. You cannot find the guy. You cannot find. I went like.
You didn't have. I'm sorry for interrupting you. You didn't have his personal information. Obviously, he was operating as a company, as a corporation, and it was like some ABCD, far-fetched.
Exactly. I would never give him the so much money, so much production, clothing, you know, and the guy just vanished, like literally.
This
3
is
months.
sad.
It's not sad. That's part of the business. I went three months and a half after this. This was in like around the end of the summertime, August. I went to the shop in the street. I see there's no shop. The shop is for rent. The guy is not there. Nobody is there. I go to all these shops that I actually also saw the shops that he's renting. The shops was closed at the end of August. Shops was closed. The guy was not there.
Wow.
Who knows where he left?
No, I just think that your law enforcement was way too lazy. They were not doing their job, and there were not enough regulations for businesses.
Wait a second. What they gonna tell? What they gonna tell
I don't
me?
know. Obviously, this place that the guy was renting belonged to a person, and the person had a contract with the guy, right?
Sure. But what I'm gonna say I go to the police.
And this is documents.
That's documents. Go find this guy.
Right. Go find the guy.
And what the police do? Oh, we are very busy now with the mafia in Bulgaria. We don't have time for your.
That's why I'm saying.
That's what is the reality. Yeah, I'm telling you how it was. You know, there was people shooting. There was like.
I know.
Mafia guys was fighting who gets the power. That was in Bulgaria.
I know it. My town was full of them. A lot of them were killed in my town.
So. And not only this guy, I made this like with like 10 other little stores. Like, hey, here is like 500 pairs of this thing, you know. They take, and these guys, they just close. You know why? Because I finally, after this happened like a couple of times, I say, wait a minute. You know, because these are people also with no selling experience. They rent. There was these malls back then. Like you have a big store. In order for you to make rent, nobody knew about this rental thing. You know, Bulgaria was just getting out of the communism.
Right.
So they rent a big store, and they cannot fill the store. So the easiest way is chop the store in a smaller thing.
And split the rent with someone else.
Exactly. In a small store was 10, fitting 10 little stores. It's called stand, like a little stand, like here in the mall, the same thing.
Yeah.
And I even remember the prices. It was $250 a month to $500 a month for a stand. And these people, and the stand was 2 meters and 1 meter wide.
Right.
Exactly like you see this red thing, from the red thing here up to here, this area, this square footage This was $250 to $500, depending on where. And on this thing, you sell whatever you can sell. Mostly clothing, you know. And these people, what they was doing, they was giving these rents ahead of time, and I was supplying them with the clothing, and they was making some money, and in 2 months they could not pay the rent anymore, so they went out of business. And I could not collect the money, you know, because I was supplying a business venture with zero experience in selling. Nobody knew. This was like it was so funny how these people was doing it. Like a girl would rent this thing, she will work for 3 days, and then she will hire her mother to stay in instead of her, because her mother knew more about selling than the woman herself. And it was like, it was crazy. Yeah, but I think I learned a lot about these things back then. It was a weird economy, not regulated economy. Now some of my friends, what they was doing, the successful businesses, what they was doing, they was thinking big. One of my friends started duplicating CDs, like these albums of Pirate, yeah, he was the best pirate in Bulgaria.
Pirate of Bulgarian.
The pirate, yeah.
Not of Caribbean, but.
And the another friend of mine started doing fake labels for cigarettes. Another guy,
it's not good.
Another guy was doing fake alcohol.
Yeah, like fake
There was a
vodka.
famous King Kiro in Bulgaria who started with fake alcohol, Bulgarian rakia, in the basement, and now he owns factories in Bulgaria for alcohol.
Yeah, a lot of people started like that. Even in my country.
Yep.
They just, if they were not killed, they are still okay, they're still rich.
That's right. But I was the proper business person. I was like by the book, by the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
But the market was not right. For that type of people, the market was not right.
Yeah, your country was like full of these fishy schmeckers, you know, who were doing illegal stuff, and that's how they got rich. Same was in my country. But now I don't think it's gonna work.
These Bulgarian people, you know them I know them very well. They are type of scam artists to a highest degree.
Yes.
Like the Bitcoin lady.
Dr. Ruja.
Dr. Ruja, yeah. She is, you know.
Well, she was able to convince not just Bulgarians, she was able to convince the entire world.
Yep.
This is the beauty of her, you know,
One coin.
art.
One coin.
Yes. She was the master of lies. Maybe she had like a noble idea behind
Oh
it.
yeah. Well, we know these people that have noble ideas, but they do
That
every
she
move. It's a
misused.
lie.
No, it's just she had at some point the company had so much money that she was.
Come on.
Yeah, so it was too much temptation for human beings.
Complete scam artist. It started as a scam and it finished as a scam.
Maybe. Yeah.
One of my favorite channels now in YouTube, it's called CoffeeZilla. I strongly recommend to everyone to check the channel CoffeeZilla.
Yeah, what is it about?
It's about the internet detective, the CoffeeZilla guy who actually reveals all the scams in internet.
Why are you filming the, like, what kind of video is that? You've been going for like 10 minutes just filming the shaky.
I always do that. You don't know? We are now talking to you. Sometimes I film you.
You want me to record you?
That's okay.
If you are having the microphone?
I record you.
Because my hand is like
so yeah,
rested.
here free advertisement for CoffeeZilla. CoffeeZilla is the coolest guy now in internet. I found him like a year ago.
Yeah.
And and he reveals all the scams, all the pyramid schemes, everything that, especially Bitcoin now.
Right.
If you are thinking to invest in any of the cryptocurrency, before you check CoffeeZilla, don't make a move. That's a bold statement, but unfortunately true. You know, like recently he revealed the Moonlight coin. Millions of multi-million dollars was scammed by the few. No, these Bitcoin people are like crazy. They know it's Ponzi scheme. Yesterday I went to my photographer in Times Square, Edward, and I told him, hey, listen, you're a business kind of person. And he said, I have this big idea for the thing. I say, tell me what it is. And he said, yeah, we're gonna have this thing, it's gonna work like this. And I'm listening, he's explaining me a Ponzi scheme. And he said the goal every week we're gonna make somebody a millionaire. And I say, wait a minute, how is that? Because more people will come to give us money to make, and we're gonna announce the millionaire of the week. I say, yeah, brilliant idea.
Like financial pyramid again.
Yeah, and I asked him, but he's a young kid, and I asked him, how do you come up with this idea? And say, I don't know. And I asked him, do you know about Mr. Ponzi? And he say, who? What is that? I explained him briefly the story of Ponzi. And he say, yeah. I say, this is not a business, this is just a scheme. But people fall for it.
Yes.
All the time. People even know it's a Ponzi scheme and they still put the money. You know why? Because they believe they are at the right order. They don't see themselves as the last one investing in the Ponzi scheme. Because now the velocity of the Ponzi scheme, Ponzi took him like 1 year to develop the whole scheme. Now this can happen in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks.
Wow.
With good marketing, you can exhaust the pyramid to nothing, you know. In just 2 weeks, millions of people can invest in a scam. Millions of people. I heard the numbers from this guy, CoffeeZilla. The guy say, this is a secured lock. And he said that they deleted the password and they cannot take, it's like when they make this kind of things in the bit.
They share credentials with them.
Yeah, and they say, we deleted the thing, so we locked this money, so we cannot take it. And the guy say, and people believed him that he deleted the password so he cannot take the money. And that's what exactly he did. He took $30 million.
And disappeared.
No, he did not disappear. He said, oh, that was a business mistake. He closed the company, opened another company, made it again, and people never check the credentials of this person as a person. He is a guy, it's a famous guy. It's a very famous guy now that makes millions of, and there's like some girl they said.
Not in jail.
Not in jail.
Everything was like
everything
quite lawful.
Yeah, because
not
it's
against the law,
because it's not regulated market.
Yes,
But when CoffeeZilla makes some of these things, the FBI and the law enforcement, they start looking at this thing and they say, wait a minute, this guy. And he point all of these people that are scam artists, and soon they will end up in jail. But they are smart too. You know, they are like two steps ahead of all this thing.
Of course, yeah. I'm sure they thought about it and they have a
they have a plan.
Escape plan.
No, they have like 10 plans.
Yes.
And what I found from CoffeeZilla, that took him like half a year to investigate the reality, the real thing. And he's like, that's what his specialty is. He's talking to people in the cryptocurrency, in this world, in that world. He gets all the sides of the coin, you know.
Yeah.
And it took him so much time just to find out what's going on. Imagine people that are FBI. They don't know jack shit about bitcoins and crypto things. They are not yet on the scene, which is the biggest market, one of the biggest markets now.
Right.
There's another thing. I sign up with TikTok. There's only 2 streams of offers for the moment. Guess what they are?
I don't know.
One of the offer is, I'm 30 years old, single woman, blah blah blah. And the other one is, I'm some type of guy or a girl that has made millions of dollars in crypto, and would you like me to teach you too? So they two things, like sex offer and somebody get rich offer.
Maybe because you're a man, and that's pretty much what men are interested in, how to make money and how to find women.
Of course.
Like, especially single men, but not necessarily single men.
But these are not even offers. They are like automated messages. They come to me like hundreds of days. Yeah. Bitcoin. A lot of. I mean, like crypto.
Cryptocurrency, not necessarily Bitcoin.
Not even just cryptocurrency. All kinds of like virtual money.
Right. So we talk business. You talk business, and I was listening to you.
We talk a lot of stuff today. That was like a fashion.
We.
Who? We? What did I say? I say I? Me? Who?
It
what?
was mainly and mostly you.
Ah, mainly you? No, I was talking a lot.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have much experience in business, to be honest. That's why I was listening to you.
Yeah, business is a fascinated matter. Fascinating matters. Look at that guy over there. You see that guy?
Which guy? The ship.
Hey, there in the river.
The barge.
Flapping his wings.
No.
I see. Hey, over there.
Oh, the seagull.
No, it's not a seagull. On the thing. You see there?
Yeah. The guy who likes to dive, to plunge.
Yeah.
Or not to plunge. What's the word?
To dive. The diver.
To take a plunge. I don't know. Whatever.
We have to find the word in the English vocabulary. Oh, flapping his wings. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. He's getting ready. I think that is his exercise to before he dive in. It must be like this. It's by instinct. He knows.
I think he's just trying himself.
Ah, maybe he's just drying. Yeah, maybe he's not planning to go under in the water. Maybe he's like, ah, yeah, enough. I ate enough, so now I have to sleep or rest or whatever he is planning to do.
I think it's been a long video. We can close it just.
Oh, it's 1 hour video.
Yeah.
Is it 1 hour? Wow, it's 1 hour and 4 minutes. Famous IOJIK, say something for the end with the high fashion
There's
dress.
no high fashion.
This is the high fashion t-shirt,
And
IOJIK.
there's no high fashion things in my wardrobe, and they will never be in my wardrobe. Because
Never, never say
maybe
never.
when I get old and ugly. If
Never say never. Never.
Anyways,
Don't never say
thanks
never.
for watching the video. Whoever's watching, be happy, healthy, smile. That's it.
All right.